What is up, YouTube? Hostile Carrot here, and today we are going to be ranking 10 of the best custom tracks in Monster Energy Supercross 5. Number 10, BettaCross 27 by BettaDendaRest. Betta is definitely one of the more prolific track builders on the game, in my opinion. He's built at least 60, 70 tracks. It's probably pretty hard to keep up with if you hadn't been playing with him for a while. This is definitely one of the better tracks he's made. Lots of different line options. This big send right here is a blast. Definitely one of my favorite things about this track too is the huge tabletop before the finish line. Just forces you to check up a bit so you can make sure you catch the backside and actually clear the finish line jump. Overall, fun track. Very awesome track to play online with other people. Number 9, Ritha Too by BettaDendaRest 8556. BettaDendaRest is one of the fastest people on Monster Energy Supercross 5. I believe he's currently qualified first for Xbox on the Yamaha ESX tourney. So when you got someone who's that fast, they're capable of making some really tough technical tracks that frankly you just kind of got to be good at the game to even really get the flow on these things. Lots of huge lines here. I'm not even hitting them because I couldn't get them super consistent, but it's a tough track, fair track. A lot of really fun lines here. The whoops coming up, just super difficult. I mean, you can tell that that's someone who's probably too good at the game, just building something hyper technical. Another example here, you can quad into that set. I just couldn't get it consistent, but awesome track. Well done, Beto. Number 8, Retirement Home by HillDougH. So obviously Josh Hill is an amazing dirt bike rider in real life. It should not come as a surprise then that he makes some really awesome custom tracks. The rhythm sections are very fun. Screaming through the whoops here, trying to get the quad into the corner. This next straight where it's on the table, off the table, always one of my favorite features if it's built well, like this one was. Another piece of commentary on this track, he uses some big jumps through his rhythm sections. Really difficult once you start using these 6-foot rollers, the bigger tabletops. It's difficult to keep the flow. That bump jump right there before the whoops, also one of my favorite straightaways in this entire video. But yeah, Josh Hill, great dirt bike rider, also making fun custom tracks on Monster Energy Supercross 5. As we continue to get around the track here, I'm going to go ahead and mention, I feel very confident that I chose 10 of the best track builders in the game for this video, and their best track also. But whether someone got ranked 8th or 4th, I hope no one gets frustrated with me. It's very difficult to rank these. It's entirely subjective. Number 7, AOSX Round 11 by sxcory. sxcory is credited for inventing or at least normalizing the corner scrub technique, so thanks Quarry for that. Should come as no surprise that he makes awesome custom tracks too, considering he's kind of a legend of the game. This is just an awesome racetrack. It's got 2 really tough whoop sections, a lot of tech lines, like I was going table there, but could easily be a triple. Just an awesome racetrack. I'm sure AOSX Round 11 was a lot of fun for the people who got to race it. This triple right here was an absolute blast. Honestly, one of my favorite jumps of any of the tracks in all these videos. It's just really hard to get that air off that whoop that's used as the takeoff, but I think its unique track design makes for some fun laps for sure. Number 6, Albino by beansmoked. beansmoked is someone I was not familiar with before making this video, which is part of why making this video has been so fun. I've got to try a lot of really fun custom tracks. This one was a very pleasant surprise. This dragon's back onto the table, just so much fun. Quad out, so much fun. Very interesting track design here, kind of going backwards down the start straight. I'm a huge fan of a good bump jump, and that is a very good one right there. just all around, this is an awesome racetrack. Not surprised to see it has almost 1,000 downloads. So good job, beansmoked.
Number 5, Ohio ESXR by Jordy342.
This track was definitely a positive surprise. I didn't realize anything associated with Ohio could actually be good, but Jordy knocked it out of the park with this track. A lot of big rhythms, tons of different options for lines. Jordy, he's helping run ESXR, which is definitely one of the best leagues on the game. So they make awesome tracks for their leagues. It pulls a lot of the best racers on Xbox. You're seeing here just big rhythms, tons of different lines. I love these two kind of wide open flat turns here, bringing some moto, sticking to your lines being important, smooth dragons back, triple out, just all around track super fun. This straightaway was pretty difficult. I definitely messed it up a couple of times on race night, but it's a lot of fun being handlebar to handlebar flying over huge triples. Awesome job, Jordy.
Number 4, Live at Wooly 4 by Wooly793.
Wooly is another ESXR guy and definitely one of the best track builders in the game. Obviously, I got him in the top 5. It was really difficult to pick one of his tracks to put in the video, frankly, because all of his tracks are awesome and truly unique. This track's just a lot of fun. And I mean, it's just built well. He's one of the best track builders in the game, like I said. So lots of fun lines, triple there, just a blast. Again, going handlebar to handlebar over those things, always a good time. This is a track that me and the Quick Corner Honda boys definitely revert to if we get bored. Like, what are we gonna do? Run Live at Wooly 4 among the other Live at Wooly tracks. I think one of our favorite parts about it's that double dragon back there in the sand. Just tough to hit good every time, but so rewarding when you do.
Number 3, 2023 Glendale by Arm SX6072.
Talk about a perfectly built feature. This bump jump coming out of the corner, absolutely perfect. So much fun every lap, giving you something to look forward to. And it should come as no surprise because Arm SX, that's the Friday night league. That's actually Wet Dookie's handle. So Wet Dookie is the mastermind behind this track. Awesome sand section. Fun fact is Dookie won the track editor contest last year. I believe he got flown out to Indianapolis to be at the Supercross race where they raced the track that he basically designed. So awesome job, Wet Dookie. And another person who it was tough to pick a favorite track from, but I feel pretty good about my choice with 2023 Glendale. This track is a beauty.
Number 2, Hammonds Wish by JRSCOTT.
So JRSCOTT is one of the fastest people playing Monster Energy Supercross 5 on Xbox Series X, constantly getting podiums and ESXR, IOMA, really whatever he signs up for. But one of the benefits of being a track builder who is also super fast at the game is he's able to make these big, super technical lines that other people might not even be good enough to think of. Definitely the reason he ended up so high, second best track on the game in my opinion, is his use of these big features, 6 foot tall, 8 foot tall jumps in a rhythm section. If you hit a section on his track good, that's great. If you mess up at all, you might be totally screwed, which is fair. I mean, if you come up short on a quad of that size, your lap should be effectively over. We'll get back to it again here in a second, but his use of the table feature on this next straight is just beautiful. You got the left side, you can kind of triple over the table, triple again, or you can hug the right side here, go on the table, off the table, totally different line coming down through the straight. JRSCOTT's one of the fastest racers in the game and one of the best track builders too. There's not much else to say about it. So if you think you're up for it, try out one of JRSCOTT's tracks, see if you're really as good as you think you are, because Track's tough, but fair, and every time you hit a line, it just feels awesome.
Number 1, Ioma Xbox Round 2 by Strack MX 318.
Strack is the mastermind behind Ioma, one of the best leagues on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. And then this was the track for the Custom Track Series Round 2 for Xbox, and unequivocally my favorite track that has ever been made on Monster Energy Supercross 5. That double, triple, quad, triple on the last straight. Such a beautiful line. Every time I hit that right 180 before it, I'm just so stoked to hopefully get the triple, quad clean, because you're not going to get it every lap, but when you do, it just feels amazing. Couple of reasons this track ends up number 1. Beautiful use of the sand section right here with multiple lines through it. Tons and tons of passing there. Gonna show that double, triple, quad, triple again. Man, what a beautiful section. I don't even know if this was the fastest line, but look, I just had an absolute blast hitting this over and over and over. Beautiful bump jump here. Just all around, every straightaway on this track is just the gift that keeps on giving. So thanks Strack for making such awesome tracks, and also I think he could be viewed as kind of the pioneer on how to build whoops on this game as well. He's always crafting just beautiful whoop sections. I loved this one where you have the sand roller before it, you want to catch the backside, and then tough but fair whoops. You hit them good, it's amazing. You miss one and you're going to be just kind of chugging through, tripling out or something. But thanks for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe, and peace.